The heavens are telling the glory of God, and the firmament proclaims his handiwork. Day to day pause for speech, and night to night declares knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, I once again welcome all of you to What Do You Know? We are tackling the 7th preliminary set in the 2024 competition. The lineup, we have 5 gentlemen. 2 of their number would qualify for the next stage of the competition. Very quickly, ladies and gentlemen, I have the opportunity, that unbridled desire to ask the contestants to introduce themselves.
Thomas Eni Obeng, SCC New Wager.
Ruben Beze, a teacher and a native of Jote in the Ketu municipality.
This is Chapter John, a teacher at Kwauri Senior High School and a proud indigene of the Solar Tuna Kalwa district. That's Tuna.
A round of applause for him. Yes, Philip.
Yeah, Philip Pekulabi, Accra.
Samuel Asiedu, Ablekuma, Mahia, Accra.
A round of applause for all the contestants. But Samuel said, where have you been? Honestly speaking, ladies and gentlemen, one of the old champions of What Do You Know. He has service, but of course, there are other veritably strong personalities, all of them. John, Champere, Philip, Thomas, and Inobin. Look, ladies and gentlemen, the competition will start. Let's see what happens. Samuel, you still have the old knowledge. Let's see what happens. Round 1, question 1. Yes, Thomas and Inobin. Thomas, listen. Now, the Old Testament, it consists of many distinct books by various authors produced over a period of centuries, over centuries. Now, Christians traditionally divide the Old Testament into 4 sections. The first 5 books, or the Pentateuch, the history books telling the history of the Israelites from their conquest of Canaan to their defeat and exile in Babylon, the poetic and wisdom books, which deal in various forms with questions of good and evil in the world, and the books of the biblical prophets, warning of the consequences of turning away from God. What is the corresponding Jewish name for the first 5 books, the Pentateuch, of the Old Testament? What is the corresponding Jewish name?
Deuteronomy.
Of the Pentateuch.
Deuteronomy.
Of the Pentateuch. Deuteronomy. Yeah. No. The Jewish, I'm not asking for a biblical name. The Jewish name. Ruben Beze, you have entered the competition, first occasion, and you came from where? North of what?
Ketu North.
Ketu, yes. The Ketu people are watching you.
Yeah.
And they say, give the quizmaster the answer. Give him.
No.
Yes, but yes.
The Torah.
The Torah is there for all the 3 points, for 1 point. Yes, I was about to warn you that there is a lion waiting, lying in wait for you. Torah from John Champere. John, Moses. Let's have this kind of connection with the Bible in the meantime. Like Moses is considered the most important prophet in Judaism and one of the most important prophets in Christianity, Islam, the Druze faith, the Baha'i faith, and other Abrahamic religions. Now, Moses was born in the land of Goshen. Where did he die?
He died in the land of Moab.
No, reconsider.
Mountain Horeb.
Oh, goodness.
Okay.
Yes.
Mount Nebo.
Mount Nebo. It escaped you, John. It escaped you. It slipped over your head. It slipped over your head.
Yeah.
It's Mount Nebo, Jordan. Mount Nebo. So, Philip, now, according to 1 Chronicles 23:14-15, Moses had 2 sons. Do you recollect? Moses had 2 sons. Well, I surmise nobody here belongs to any other religion. I think you're all Christians, not so.
The first one is Eliza.
Moses had 2 sons,
Eliza.
both of them. Yes, Samuel, do you recollect?
Gershom.
Oh, the bell has gone anyway, so I don't know what is at stake. Philip.
Pass it on.
Oh, pass it on. Thomas. I think the bell went, not so.
Yeah.
Ishmael.
Beze.
I know it's Gershon and the other one, but
And the other one. Eliza. Hey, goodness. Yeah. John.
Honestly, I knew Gershon. I don't know Eliza.
No, John, you've been impressively frank. I wish I could award you 20 points, for this sincerity. You understand? The quizmaster, slipped, mentioned the name. It's Gershon and Eliza. Well, Philip did it, but out of bounds. Gershon and Eliza. Gershon and Eliza. But thank you for your frankness. Yes, and so it's Philip again. Philip, now what about this man who became Moses' father-in-law?
I'm sorry.
No, that Midianite, the Midianite priest. He became Moses' father-in-law. Moses married his daughter. Oh, the bell. Yes, someone recollect?
Jethro.
Jethro is correct. Jethro is the answer. Jethro for Samuel. Now, Samuel, the sun is a 4.5 billion year old yellow dwarf star, a hot, glowing ball of hydrogen and helium at the center of our solar system. It's about 93 million miles, 150 million kilometers from the Earth, and it's our solar system's only star. Now, without the sun's energy, life, as we know, would not exist on our home planet. What is the name of the outermost region of the sun's atmosphere? The outermost region. You understand? There's this region around the sun. The outermost.
Corona.
Sorry?
Corona.
Corona is correct. Corona is correct. Now, yes, which century was known by the Romans as Lusitania? For which country? Sorry.
Which country?
Which country?
America. United States of America.
Not Les États-Unis. Which country was known by the Romans? According to the Romans, they called that country Lusitania.
England.
Which country? Sorry?
England.
No. Where's it?
Spain.
No. Chevere.
Portugal.
Portugal is Lusitania. Portugal is Lusitania. Elephants. They are enormous and intelligent. They are strong and sociable. Humans have been impressed by elephants for centuries simply because they are so big. A male African elephant, for example, can weigh up to 7.5 tons, a whopping 6.8 metric tons. Now, they also amaze us with their long and flexible noses, large and flapping ears, and loose, wrinkly skin. In which European country would one be awarded the Order of the Elephant?
Denmark.
Denmark is correct. John Champere. Denmark for extinction. But there is this sea that was known by the Romans as Mare Internum. Mare Internum. Mare Internum. M-A-R-E. Mare Internum. Mare Internum. E-N-I-N-T-R-N-U-M. What sea?
Pacific Ocean.
No, not the Pacific.
The Mediterranean Sea.
The Mediterranean is correct. The Mediterranean. And Thomas, Samuel, Now, war is an intense armed conflict between states. Of course, you are cognizant about this fact. Between government, societies, or paramilitary groups such as mercenaries, insurgents, militias, it is generally characterized by extreme violence, aggression, destruction, and mortality. Using regular, irregular military forces and so on. In which war did the Battle of Leyte, L-E-Y-T-E, Leyte Gulf take place? In which war did the Battle of Leyte Gulf, Leyte spelled L-E-Y-T-E, Leyte, which war? The malevolent agenda.
See which country? I don't.
No. I said which battle? Sorry, which war did the Battle of the Leyte Gulf take place? Yes.
Pacific.
Yes, Thomas. I mean,
The Gulf of Guinea.
no. I said which battle?
The battle.
I think that you must pay proper and regular attention. The battle. I'm not asking for any other thing apart from battle. Beze,
Pass it on.
which war was the Battle of Leyte Gulf? Yes, John.
The First World War.
Oh, Philip.
The Second World
Of
War.
course, the second. John, so you paved the way for him, you understand?
Thank you.
You established a pedestal, comfortable pedestal for you to launch, the success. Launch his answer. World War One is 2. World War II. Philip. An electrode is a conductor that is used to make contact with a non-metallic part of a circuit. Electrodes are commonly used in electrochemical cells, semiconductors like diodes, and in medical devices. Now, the electrode is the place where electron transfers occur. What is the name given to the semiconductor with 3 or more electrodes? You understand? So this is pure physics.
Is it ion?
No, the semiconductor. It's a conductor.
Triode.
No, with 3 or more electrodes. Someone. Yeah, Thomas.
Transistor.
Transistor is correct. You know a transistor? Transistor radio. Now listen, Thomas Hanin again. Now there are these astronomical features that may be spiral, bird, or elliptical. Which astronomical features are these? What are they? Astronomy, in astronomy.
Yeah.
The features are that they'll be spiral, they could be bird.
Horoscope.
No, or they could be elliptical. You have it? Oh, Lord. Yes, Ruben, get better. Which astronomical things are here? Are being identified here? Being spiral, being bird, B-A-R...
planets.
Sorry?
Planets.
No, but B-A-R-R-E-D or elliptical.
Space.
No, Samuel.
I didn't even get the question well.
Oh, you didn't get a question. You must listen well. Astronomical features that are spiral, bird, or elliptical. Yes, but you said...
Asteroid.
No, but you said you did not hear.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to give you the chance anyway.
Okay.
Well, what do you know about it?
Eclipse.
No, it's still not incorrect. It's still incorrect. It's galaxy. The galaxies. So, Anin, it's Philip.
No, I need. No.
It's Anin. It's Anin. Now, which country is in geography situated immediately to the west of Egypt?
West
Of Egypt.
Egypt. Egypt. Libya.
Libya is correct. Libya is correct. If you are not done this, I think there's guys that would have slapped on this, would have done this one. Of course, John, Philip, Samuel, they're all waiting for this one. Now, the ocean is a continuous body of salt water that is contained in enormous basins on the Earth's surface. Now, when viewed from space, the predominance of Earth's oceans is readily apparent. Now, the oceans and their marginal seas cover nearly 71% of the Earth's surface, with an average depth of 3,688 meters, that is 12,000 feet. Now, the exposed land occupies the remaining 29% of the planetary system or the planetary surface and has a mean elevation of about 840 meters, approximately 2,755 feet. Now the prefatory message has ended. What I want is the world's deepest ocean. What is the world's deepest ocean?
The Pacific Ocean.
The Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is the deepest. Of course, there are limited number of oceans. You understand? So, some of these things, yes. If it's not the Pacific, it could be something else. It's Pacific, and you have 3 points. Now, if an actor dries, John, an actor, you understand,
Yes,
is on stage, and he dries, what does he do?
Dries as in D-R-I-E-S.
D-R-I-E-S. Yes.
Like he has forgotten his lines.
He has forgotten his lines. Has it ever happened? You understand? The person is on stage, they're supposed to say something, and then, all the words elude him, and he's dry. And sometimes what you're supposed to do as a professional actor is to manufacture something and say it. Don't create any empty space. Dries, he forgets his lines. Philip, Charles John Huffman Dickens, who was an English author, social critic, created some of the world's best known fictional characters, and he is unquestionably regarded by many as the greatest novelist of the Victorian era. In which novel by Charles Dickens does the character Bill Sikes appear? Last question in this round of the competition.
First round.
John knows this one. And
I'm not
really?
sure. I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
Right, yeah.
Oh, what I've done. Samuel, you recollect? Bill Sikes.
The ugly duckling.
No, not the ugly duckling. No. You understand? He's, Charles Dickens' full name is provided here. Charles John, it should have been a question. Charles John Huffman Dickens. Charles Dickens, that is commonly known. Then there's a character, Bill Sikes. You know where he appears in the long range of books this man has written? Bill Sikes. And then?
The rival.
No, Ruben.
Oliver Twist.
Oliver Twist. Oliver Twist. You understand? Bill Sikes emerges vividly in the book written by Charles Dickens known as Oliver Twist. End of round one.
Hey, wait. You gonna put it on his tab. This is my man. Good luck.
Bill Radio, we have star 712. It's much more phone. I'm on dialing the magic numbers. Star 712. Now welcome to the luckiest. And now with me at home ticket. You can buy for yourself or your loved one.
Mommy, tell mommy who's here.
You're buying for me, right?
Or who else?
Oh.
Let me choose buy tickets for others.
Love you, boo boo.
No, maybe straight to option 4. Now we try. You need to buy tickets worth 50 Ghana to qualify. Yes, you can buy random or preferred tickets. I'm choosing random tickets. Listen, if you buy the random ticket, the system chooses a random number for you. But if you buy the preferred, you get to input your own preferred 5 digits. Now follow the prompts and Now, the luckiest.
The Luckiest is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform, not for persons below 18 years. TNCs apply.
Heba. GTV Sports Plus is calling. Show your mettle in the fitness space. Yes, it's the second edition of the Zonal Fan Games of GTV Sports Plus and the Greater Accra Cape Fit Clubs Association. Put on your training and fitness gears and get involved. Date 21st September 2024 at Dansoman Cape Fit Club Accra, 7 a.m. sharp. It's the Zonal Fan Games of the Greater Accra Cape Fit Clubs Association. Let's get healthy. Powered by GTV Sports Plus and the social media handles of GBC. GTV Sports Plus, the legends live here. For sponsorship, call us on 0303 959 604 or 0303 959 605.
Okay. At the end of the first round of the competition, Samuel Asiedu had 4 points. Thomas Obin also has 4 points. Ruben Bese has 4 points. Philip Labi came with 5 points. And in the lead is John Chapere with 8 points.
Round of applause. Applause. Tumultuous. Yes, thank you very much. Of course, John Champere is having the lead. He is preeminent, even at this juncture of the very early stages of the competition. 8 points. Is he going to coast to victory? Or would he be challenged by the other contestants? Of course, someone like Seydou is an old contestant. Someone have been, I think you've been on vacation for close to
20 years.
20 years. You can imagine. He has been away for 20 years from the scheme of things as far as what you know is concerned. He's coming back. Let's see what happens. Round 2, question 1. And is it Ruben? Homecoming. GBC What Do You Know quiz program in collaboration with Emmanuel Bright Atoko, old contestant, present the Veterans Homecoming and Quiz Competition. All the veterans are coming. Old contestants are going to compete. Now, in the seat would be old contestants such as Kafuya Tuche, Madam Diana Samoa, McLean Obingham Amwama, Dr. Benjamin Tobo, Cephas Wiafini Mako, the hunter from Koforidia, and Mr. Samuel Asiedu. These would be the persons who would face the Quizbusters question. All contestants who have been in the program, who were in the program some 25 years ago. Special guests will be Honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafiamapo Esquire. He is an old contestant. He will be here. Honorable Georgia Yisi, old contestant. Martin Kwebu Esquire is an old contestant. And another honorable individual, Honorable Bernard Marticoli, who will also be here. The date is 22nd September 2024, GBC studio, here in the traditional sanctum at 12 p.m. sharp. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all invited. Round 2, question 1. And who is doing this one? Ruben, in Greek mythology, what name was given to the one-eyed giant?
Sphinx.
No. In Greek mythology, what name was given to the one-eyed giant? Yes, John?
Pegasus.
No, John. Philip.
Not Pegasus.
Someone do you recollect?
Oedipus.
No.
Thomas.
Haven't you've been reading the last 20 years. It's not easy. He was a big champion. He was a big man anyway. But I think he will still come. You know, he will still justify his position here. Thomas.
Zodiac.
Zodiac available in Greek mythology. Robin started this one.
Yes.
No, Cyclops. You remember that? Cyclops. Cyclops. An orchestra. It is a group of instrumentalists, especially one combining string, wood, wind, brass, and percussion sections and playing classical music and so on. Identify the highest pitched instrument in an orchestra. What is the highest pitched instrument? Ruben.
The trumpet.
Let me give you a clue. I think I just want to give all of you a clue. So you start. It's a small flute sounding an octave higher than the ordinary one.
A pipe.
No. John. A small flute sounding an octave.
Is a piccolo.
Piccolo! Piccolo Mondo. It is a piccolo. But which republic occupies? Go to geography. Which republic occupies the western part of the island of Hispaniola? John.
Haiti.
Haiti is correct. Haiti has recently, I think they are still in the news, not so. Yes. And you know about the chaos, the anarchy that is prevalent in this, community. It's unfortunate, but Haiti is here, western part of the land of Hispaniola, and you have 3 points by the rules of the court. Philip, there is this asset. The chemical formula is H2SO4. Score it. H2SO4, you should know it. Otherwise, someone will pounce on this one. H2, so you write it, H2SO, and then bring the 4 down.
Hydrochloric sulfur.
No, Samuel.
Hydrochloric acid.
No, but he mentioned it. Oh, yours is a different hydrochloric. Thomas.
Sodium hydroxide.
No, sodium. Na. Ruben.
Na. Sulfuric acid.
Sulfuric acid. Na is sodium. John, did you know this?
I was thinking of calcium carbonate.
Calcium, Ca. Ca.
Okay.
Yeah. CaCO3.
It's H2S.
H2SO4.
Okay.
So know the symbols well. Sulfuric acid. Now, what is this? The usual British name for the fuel called kerosene. How would the British call it? They're fighting hard to recollect because it has escaped him. You know it. He knows it, but John knows this.
Paraffin.
Paraffin! Paraffin, the British called kerosene paraffin. Now, the capital of the British Gold Coast colony was moved from Cape Coast to Accra. This event occurred in 1877. Now, following the transfer of the seat of government, you understand, the seat was transferred, and so the capital went with the seat. But which city replaced Rio de Janeiro as capital of Brazil?
Sao Paulo.
Look.
No, the question again.
Which city replaced...
Brasilia.
Oh, Brasilia! First, he did not think well. First, the thinking was not concentrated. It was not deep. You must delve deep and think well before you bring the answer. He's an experienced contestant, and he thought deep on the second occasion and brought it out. Brasilia replaced Rio de Janeiro as the capital of Brazil. Now, of what is semiotics the study? What is semiotics? Semiotics. S-E-M-I-O-T-I-C-S. Semiotics.
S-E
Oh, it's not yours. Anyway, you must. Okay. SEMIOTICS. Semiotics.
It's study of ants.
Of what?
Ants.
Ants.
Yeah.
No. Samuel.
Apes.
Sorry?
Apes.
Someone has been away for a long time. You understand? Huh? You've been away in a minute of Sundays. Thomas.
Study of bees.
Bees. Oh, you respect the idea of, was it someone or Philip? And you think there ought to be a slight, swerve from Philip's answer to enable you land in glory, no? But
Study of sounds.
of what?
Sounds.
Sound.
Yeah.
Oh no. John,
Nature and news is a study of communication.
that's communication.
Yeah.
Come here, just Ruben was close, you understand? Sound, but not sound. Communication generally. Signs and symbols, you understand? Sign language, symbols, and their use or interpretation. You understand? Signs and symbols and their use or interpretation. Communication. Now for 3 points, John. Muhammad Ali, an American professional boxer and activist. Great man, one of the greatest boxers of all time. Nicknamed the greatest. He is regarded as one of the most significant sports figures of the 20th century and is frequently ranked as the greatest boxer, heavyweight boxer of all time. It's an iconic name. But there was this other boxer known as Brown Bomber. Brown Bomber. 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 Who was he?
He's Sugar Ray.
No. Sugar Ray. There are so many Sugar.
Leonard Lewis.
Sorry?
Leonard Lewis.
Leonard, was there a Leonard Lewis? There was a Sugar Ray, Leonard, we have Sugar Raymonds, and so. Hey, I shouldn't talk.
Yes, Joe Fraser.
Sorry?
Joe Fraser.
Joe Fraser? Black Bomber. Oh, you admired him. That's why you want to put him here. But he does not qualify for this position. Samuel.
Sugar Ray.
Sugar Ray, Leonard Sugar Ray. No. Thomas. Did Ruben start?
No, I started.
Ruben.
John started.
No. John started.
So it's your turn.
This one was known as a brown.
It's my turn.
Okay.
It's yours, Thomas, and now being
Evander Holyfield.
Evander Holyfield. Well, I don't want to give any clues because, well, we know the place where they belong. You understand? The period. Ruben.
Douglas Buster.
Oh, these were latter day personalities in the era of boxing. These ancient boxers, 1934 to 1951. Joe Louis, Joseph Louis Barrow.
I was confusing with Leonard.
Joe Louis, Brown Bomber. He would beat you to nothingness. You understand? Yeah. Joe Louis. They all fought Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali fought all of them. You understand? Muhammad Ali was the best, was the greatest. But Joe Louis was available in the assemblage of respectable boxers, 1934 to 1951. In which sports does the hooter sound at the end of the game?
Fencing.
No.
Hooter sound.
Yes.
Rugby.
Rugby! Can you sound the hooter for us? Ooh, you understand? At the end of the game, in football, what is the sound?
The whistle.
Whistle.
But how does it, what is the whistle at the end of the football match? No, I think no. There's a whistle for the first half and the whistle for the final, for the close of the game. Rugby, hooter with sound. Of which form of sport is shinty or shiny available? Is it Philip? Last question. Shinty. Some of these questions they've been produced before.
Skating.
Sorry?
Skating.
No.
Ice hockey.
No. Shinty, S-H-I-N-T-Y. S-H-I-N-N-Y. Shinty, Shinny. In which sport would you find it? Samuel.
Cricket.
Oh, yes. He would have produced it 20 years ago, he says. But he's still around anyway. You still do not look old, so you must perform. Yes,
badminton.
Sorry?
Badminton.
What do you say?
Badminton.
Badminton.
Yeah,
but I'm afraid, no. Ruben?
Let's pass it on. That's what I have in mind.
What you have in mind is to pass it to John. Oh. John, he has given it to you.
I say you had badminton too.
You also had. No, I thought that. But John, you have accomplished.
I'm skiing.
Sorry,
skiing.
Oh, it was Philip who started.
Yes, yeah, I started.
John says what? Skiing.
Yes.
Hockey. Okay. Hockey is the answer. End of round 2.
Heba! GTV Sports Plus is calling. Show your mettle in the fitness space. Yes, it's the second edition of the Zonal Fan Games of GTV Sports Plus and the Greater Accra Cape Fit Clubs Association. Put on your training and fitness gears and get involved. Date 21st September 2024 at Dansoman Cape Fit Club Accra, 7 a.m. sharp. It's the Zonal Fan Games of the Greater Accra Cape Fit Clubs Association. Let's get healthy. Powered by GTV Sports Plus and the social media handles of GBC. GTV Sports Plus, the legends live here. For sponsorship, call us on 0303 959 604 or 0303 959 605.
Hey,
wait. You gonna put it on his tab. This is my man. Good luck.
Bill Radio, star 712. It's much more phone. I'm on dialing the magic numbers. Star 712. Now welcome to the luckiest. And now with me at home ticket. You can buy for yourself or your loved ones.
Mommy, tell mommy who's here.
You're buying for me, right?
Or who else? Let me choose buy tickets for others.
Love you, boo boo.
No, maybe straight to option 4. Now we try. You need to buy tickets worth 50 Ghana to qualify. Yes, you can buy random or preferred tickets. I'm choosing random tickets. Listen, if you buy the random ticket, the system chooses a random number for you. But if you buy the preferred, you get to input your own preferred 5 digits. 5. Now follow the prompts and confirm. Now the luckiest.
The luckiest is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform, not for persons below 18 years. TNCs apply.
Today's What Do You Know quiz program. Samuel Asiedu has 4 points. Thomas Obeng also has 4 points. Philip Labi has 5 points. Ruben Beze with 5 points. And John Shapere still leads with 20 points.
Points. Fly away, Peter. Fly away, Paul. Ladies and gentlemen, coasting to victory. Who can stop John Champere? Philip Labi, someone else say to John Beze, Thomas Anino. Let's see what happens. Round 3, question 1. Homecoming. The What Do You Know program, in collaboration with Emmanuel Brighter Toko, old contestant, would present the Veterans Homecoming and Quiz Competition on the 22nd of September 2024 inside the traditional sanctum here at 12 p.m. sharp. Now, the contestants, old contestants, would be Kafui Achuche, McLean Obeng Amwama, Sifas Wiafi Nimakon, the hunter from Koforidia, Madam Dinah Samoa, Dr. Benjamin Tobo, and Mr. Samuel Asiedu. Now listen, special guests. These guests, some of them are old contestants. Honorable Roxanne Nelson Dafiamepo is an old contestant. Honorable George EC is an old contestant. Martin Pebu Esquire is an old contestant. And an honorable man here, Bernard Mate Corley. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the homecoming of 2024. Question 1 in round 3. Yes, who is doing it? Philip. Still in the area of sports. This sport was invented by James Naismith, if you recollect.
Yes.
You know him. 1891. Name the sport.
Basketball.
Basketball. Basketball. Now, Samuel, you see, it is a piece in the game of chess. It moves and captures along diagonals without jumping over intervening places. Each player begins the game with 2 of its kind. One starts between the king's knight and the king, and the other between the queen's knight and the queen. Now, the starting squares are C1 and F1 for the whites, C8 and F8 for the blacks. What piece is this? Chess. Yes, Thomas.
It's chess.
No. I say in the game of chess, you understand? I was playing the characters and so on available in the game of chess.
The knight.
So what name am I referring to?
The knight.
One chance. Ruben.
What's it?
John.
This is a diamond.
Nook. Philip.
The checkmate.
The bishop. That is the bishop. So you must know it's the bishop. It is the bishop.
No, I said the knight.
The bishop. Now, this non-technical name of the bone of the body, which is known as the innominate bone. Samuel, do you recollect? The non-technical name of the bone in the body, also known as innominate bone. INNOMINATE. The innominate bone. INNOMINATE. Innominate bone. Which bone is this in the body? Bone.
The thigh bone.
No. Second chance.
The shin.
Oh. Thomas.
The femur bone.
No. What is a femur bone? Femur. Ruben.
The wrist. The wrist.
Wrist bone.
Yeah.
That one has his own name.
This is the ankle.
The ankle bone. Philip.
The knee bone.
Hip. The hip bone. Hip bone.
But sir, I said
it's known as.
The
femur, you said what?
The femur.
Is the femur the same as the hip?
The femur is just.
It's not the hip.
No.
The hip is different from the femur. Yeah? Don't challenge the quizmaster on unnecessary points. The hip bone. Now, rickets is a disease caused by a deficiency of a certain vitamin.
Vitamin D.
Sorry?
Vitamin
D for Samuel. Straight away. He's beginning to show where he's coming from and the period to which he belongs. Yes, Thomas Annie, what metric unit of volume is equal to 1 cubic decimeter?
1 cubic.
What metric unit? You see, you don't listen. What metric unit of volume is equal to 1 cubic decimeter? Ruben?
I think it's 1 cubic centimeter.
Metric unit of volume is equal to 1 cubic. It is not. You must know these things.
The centimeter.
No. Equal to
10,000.
No. 1 cubic decimeter. Philip. Yes, Samuel.
Liter.
Liter is the answer. Liter is the answer for Samuel. It's showing his class, but what is the derived SI unit of electrical resistance? You know this one too.
Conductance.
No, take it easy.
Resistance.
The unit, the derived SI unit of electrical resistance.
Ohm.
Ohm. Ohm. And that is the answer, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this happened between 1934 and 1935 when there was a 6,000-mile, 10,000-kilometer historic trek of the Chinese communities, which resulted in the relocation of the Communist Revolutionary Base from the southeastern to the northwestern China, resulting in the emergence of Mao Zedong as the undisputed party leader. In this event, fighting nationalist forces under Chiang Kai-shek throughout their journey crossed 18 mountain ranges and 24 rivers to reach the northwestern province of Shanxi. Shanxi. What is the name of this historic event? History has given it a special name. What is it? Is it Thomas?
Right.
Yes. What is it?
Is it Chinese?
I've narrated the event. You understand? That's what if you listened, I've given the full event. It is that event has been given a name in history. How is it called?
Chinese Renaissance.
No. Yes, Ruben.
Crossing the Great Wall.
You need to cross the Great Wall. You see. You need strength.
It's a long match.
A long match! The long match! That is the name assigned to it in history. It is known as the long match. The long match, you understand? You could see 6,000 miles and so on. Historic trek, Chinese communities resulted in relocation. They went here, Mao Zedong as leader, this blah, blah, blah. Long march. John, Mars is the fourth planet from the sun and the second smallest planet in the solar system, being larger than only Mercury. In English, Mars carries the name of the Roman god of war. How many moons has Mars?
11.
Nook. I'm afraid.
7.
Look, I disagree. Philip.
That's 6.
No? How many moons has Mars? Samuel.
It has no moon.
It has a moon. Yes.
1.
No. Finally. 2. 2 is correct. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. Ruben. Now, if you are hypermnesia, Hypermnesia, what would you be good at? Hypermnesia. Oh, you could not think.
That's escaped me.
It's a hyper.
Hyper.
That's someone who has a sharp retentive memory.
No, that is the answer. Hypermnesia. Somebody who can remember so quickly. Who can recollect? You understand? Who can recollect things so easily? You need hypermnesia for what do you know. Homecoming, GPC, what do you know? Quiz program. What that in collaboration with Emmanuel Bratatoko present the veteran homecoming. Kafui Achucha, Makling Obinga Mwama, Sifas Yuafini Mako, Diana Obinga Samoa, Dr. Benjamin Tobo, and Mr. Samuel Asiedu would be competing, of course, together with Mr. Emmanuel Abanga. These are all veterans of the What Do You Know enterprise. Special guests, Honorable Samuel, Honorable Roxanne Nelson, the film before old contestant, Georgia Isi, old contestant, Martin Kwebu, old contestant, and Honorable Bernard Mate Colley. 22nd September 2024, inside the traditional sanctum, 12 p.m. sharp. All are invited. End of the competition.
Hey, 8K.
Hey, wait. You gonna put it on his tab. This is my man. Good luck.
Mobile radio. We have star 712. It's much more phone. I'm on dialing the magic numbers. Star 712. Now welcome to the luckiest. And now with me at home ticket. You can buy for yourself or your loved one.
Mommy, tell mommy who's here.
You're buying for me, right?
Or who else?
Oh.
Let's choose buy tickets for others.
Love you, boo boo.
So, maybe straight to option 4.
Now, you need to buy tickets worth 50 Ghana to qualify. Yes, you can buy random or preferred tickets.
I'm choosing random ticket. That's it.
Listen, if you buy the random ticket, the system chooses a random number for you. But if you buy the preferred, you get to input your own preferred 5 digits. 5. Now follow the prompts and confirm. Now the luckiest.
The luckiest is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform, not for persons below 18 years. TNCs apply.
New wager.
At the end of the final round of today's What Do You Know quiz program, Thomas Obing from SCC New Wager had 4 points. Ruben Beze from Ketu North had 6 points. John Shapere with the Kwau Rich SHS Obo Kwehu. No, please. Philip Labi, Accra, had 8 points. Samuel Asiedu, Ablekumaman here, had 11 points. John Shapere from Kwau Ridge SHS Obo Kwewu topped with 21 points.
Round of applause for John Shapere, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause. In the special homecoming, ladies and gentlemen, one very important contestant would be Emmanuel Abanga, old contestant. Emmanuel Abanga, Kafuya Chucha, McLean Obiamama, Sifas Yuafini Mako, Diana Samoa, Benjamin Tobo, and Samuel Asedu, and of course, Emmanuel Abanga. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of this whole assignment, but in consonance with tradition, I would proclaim as the champion of this special, this contest, this 7th in the preliminaries of the 2024 competition. This individual we know so well from Kwau Ridge Senior High School, Obo Kwau, in the eastern region of the Republic of Ghana. Welcome this tutor, the Honorable and Distinguished John Shapere. Well, of course, John has qualified. Is it Samuel Asedu? Would yes to the next stage. I don't know whether Samuel Asedu would continue to the next stage by himself alone. Veteran of the competition, Samuel Asedu has come, performed after 20 years and has come second in this competition. He needs to be congratulated. Put your hands together and welcome Samuel Asedu. Samuel Asedu. I think the camera should be focused on him for all to see, ladies and gentlemen. We've come to the end of the whole assignment. The Lord bless you and keep you. Lord, let His face shine upon you and be gracious unto you, Lord. Lift up His countenance upon all of you. On this note, and until the same time next week, what will bring you questions, great grand questions for the veterans, ladies and gentlemen. And on behalf of Francis Mensah, Kisla Boaji, Francis Terado, Collins Mensah, Samuel Logo, Kisla Inkra, Faisa Bivia, de Sedem Mensah, Pobi, William Makusiakwa, Benizro to Kanjaga, Lagaton. This has been your quizmaster, Dana Ferriabua, asking you here And those out there, it is what? What do you know?